The following is the class on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya-līlā, Chapter 20, Text number 98 to 102, given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on 27th April 1976 in Auckland.
So this evening I shall speak to you about Srila Goswami. When he resigned from his ministership in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah in Bengal and joined Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his movement of Krishna consciousness. So, there's a long history how he resigned. He was the trustee of the government. Formerly, although the government was modern, the best Hindu personality was engaged to take charge of the ministership. In Bhagavad's time, the same principle was that Maharaj Jai Singh was in Aurangzeb. He was a very rigid Mohammedan. Still, his principal minister was Maharaj Jai Singh. Similarly, Sanatana Goswami and his brother Bubba Goswami, they accepted the government service, coming from a very respectable Brahmin family, but they were rejected by the Brahmin community because they accepted the service among. Formerly, the Hindu society was very strict. Brahmin would not accept anyone's service. So Sanatana Goswami, after joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he left Bengal and when Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was residing in Benares to deliver the Mahavali Sannyasis, at that time he reached Varanasi. So after he was clean shaved, this is one of the items of our movement. If one wants to be initiated, he must be clean shaved. The Sanatana Goswami was clean shaved, and after becoming a regular Vaishnava, then he is asking like this: Tabe Sanatana Prabhu Charane Dhariya Daina Vinati Kare Dante Trina Loya. So he approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a very humble manner. That is the way of approaching the Guru. The Vedic instruction is Kadviganartham Sagurumeva Avigache Samitpani Srotriyam Brahmanis. Samitpani, taking that sword grass, kusha, she is called in Sanskrit, it's called kusha. So Sanatana Prabhu approached him very humbly. That is the way. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Tadvidhi pranipati na pariprasne na sivaya upadeshanti tadgyanam jnanam tattadarshina. We must approach a bona fide guru for enlightenment. And Samitpani Sudra. one who has received knowledge by hearing, not by speculating. Nowadays it has become a matter to speculate. The basic intention is no, by hearing. You have to approach the right person and hear. Therefore the whole Vedic literature is called Shruti. One has to learn very intelligently by hearing from the authority. The same example we find in Bhagavad Gita, in the battlefield where time is very valuable, still Arjuna is hearing from Krishna. Krishna is instructing and Arjuna is hearing. So this hearing process is our Vedic process. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended, according to, of course, Vedic injunction, sthane sthita sudhivatam tanuvanamanovi. You have got to change your position. It is not necessary that you have to take sannyas from the Grihastha life. You have to give up your occupation. No, that is not an important thing. The important thing is, this verse was submitted by Lord Brahma. Jnani prayasam udapasa namantari va sanamakaritang bhavadiya vartam sthane sthita sudhigatang tanuvanamanohi ji prayasa ritopi ditaprasista. If you want to understand God, that is the business of human life. Human life is speciality. That is the chance, because we are in the cycle of birth and death, changing, migrating from one body to another. This is our position. So, except human body, lower than the human body, we can understand how they are suffering. Suppose a tree, here we are sitting so comfortably. A few yards off from this place, there is a tree, and it is standing for thousands of years. Is not that punishment? If I tell Mr. Such and such, you stand up here for 5 hours, you become mad. That is a sort of punishment to the children. Formally, the punishment was the teacher in the class, not you are, is asked, stand up on the bench. And that for half an hour to stand up on the bench becomes a very, very intolerable pain for him. So just imagine that the tree, this is punishment, standing in one place. I saw one tree in San Francisco. They say it's 7,000 years. So, except human form of life, there are 8 million different forms of life. And there is little idea in the Darwin theory of evolution. That is only imitation of the Vedic literature, and he wanted to credit for himself. He presented it pervertedly. But actually, in the Padma Purana, the evolution theory is there. Asitim Chaturam Shaiva Lokham Stam Jiva Jati. There are 8,400,000 species of forms and Jiva Jati, the living entities, they're passing through. So this is the chance, human form of life, to get out of this cycle of birth and death actually this is our miserable condition. Krishna presents this whole thing as actually miserable condition. We are trying to remove miseries and get happiness. This is called struggle for existence. Manasasthani indriyani pratisthani kadasati mamaivam jiva bhuta jiva lok sabha. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that these living entities, they are my part and parcel. Qualitatively as good as I am. So, the Vedanta Sutra says the living entity are God. They are meant for enjoyment. Anandamaya Vyasa, by nature, Anandamaya. So why I am put into this miserable condition? This is the question by intelligent human being. And if we remain satisfied with the miseries of this material life, then he is no better than the cats and dogs. Srila Prabhupada. So, this is intelligence. To inquire about the miserable condition of life. Sanatana Goswami, as he said, Nich jati, nich sange patita adham, kubusai kupe pori goainu jono. My dear sir, although I was born in Burning family, but now I am rejected. I am counted amongst the Mohammedans because their name was also changed. These two brothers, because they were rejected by the Brahmin community, and their association was the big jamindars, and most of them Vishay, only concerned with pound-selling things. So, about him, it is said by Srimad Acharya, Tattva Turnamase Samandalapati Saning Sada Tucham. These Goswamis, they were very exaltedly posted as minister, and were associate minister means associate with big men, big businessmen, big zamindar, like that. So, Mandalapati, a big man, a Mandalapati who controls a very big circle, especially the zamindars, landholder. So, Tatra Turnam Asesa Mandalapati Sami. He gave us the association of this big man. Tatra Turnam Asesa Mandalapati Sami Sada Tucham. Tucham means, what is this? There is no that. So, this is not ordinary thing one can give up. But by the grace of Krishna, by the grace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one may think of this material enjoyment very insignificant. So, he gave up the association and ox they have no problem. The birds they have no problem. And in the morning they rise up and they are certain. Somewhere there is some fruit they eat and sleep in the top of the tree. They haven't got to make arrangement, economic development. They already is there. But it is very difficult to understand that these material necessities of life is already arranged. You cannot get more, cannot get. Suppose some of our Indian friends, they have come to this country far away. Does it mean that simply by coming here, he has become millionaire? No. In Bengali, it is said, Jodi jao bonge, kopal jabe songe. Wherever you go, your this fate will go with you. If you are meant for getting 10,000, you never get 10,100. you'll get either you remain in your country or go to hell. Destiny. This is called destiny. Therefore Shastra says, Tasyaiva heta pradati tako vida nalabhati jad bhamatam uparijata tarlabhati dukkha vadannata sukham kalena sarvatra bhavivana. That's why nobody hankers after distance. But we have experienced distance is forced upon us. So similarly, Shastra says that whatever happiness you are destined to get, wherever you remain, and you will get it by destiny. So there is no need of trying for suppressing distress and getting happiness. Don't waste your time in that way, but you try for that thing which you never got in other different forms of life. That is Krishna consciousness. This life is meant for this purpose, to understand Krishna and God. Or God. Yes. That is the only Atharva Dharma Jigyasa. This is meant. Not for wasting our time simply with the animal propensities. The modern civilization, modern education has no information about this. Nobody is trying to understand what is the actual aim of life. There is no such civilization. Therefore he is presenting himself, Kubishai Kupe Pori Goainu Ka. Simply in the matter of searching after false happiness, I have wasted my time. That he has said. Then he said, আপনার হিতাহিত কিছু নাহি জানি গ্রাম্য ব্যবহারে পণ্ডিত তাই সত্য মানি. Because Brahmins in India, it is the custom is still, whatever he may be, because he is born in a Brahmin family, his address has Panditji. Panditji. So here Sanatana Goswami says, Gramma Vyavahari. Gramma means in village transaction. Actually, I am not Pandit. But these villagers, my neighbors, they call me Pandit. And because they call me Pandit, I also think that I am a Pandit. I have seen it in Calcutta. One man was pulling on thela with a cigarette thread. And another man, maybe his village man, he, Panditji Pala, and he is pulling on thela, he said, Beta Jitaro. Now this is the oh, what is the value of his Ashirvad blessing who is engaged in pulling on thela? But this is Grama Vyavahar. This is not actual fact. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by the grace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sanatana Goswami has learned it, that they call me Pandit. It is false address. I am not really Pandit. Why you are not Pandit? You are educated. You are very good scholar in Sanskrit and Farsi. And in these days, English is considered a very important subject. And actually it is. So, unless one is educated in English, he is half educated. Still, you are educated, certainly. As a Brahmin, you are educated in Sanskrit, and as government officer, you have to learn in those days Arabic and Farsi. So you are educated. But he says that although they call me Pandit, and maybe I am little educated, but the difficulty is that I do not know what is the ultimate goal of life or my real position of happiness. Apunari pitari kichu nahi. Ask any learned scholar in these days, what is the ultimate goal of life? They will say, oh, there is no particular. Let us live very happily, and after that everything is finished. I have consulted many big professors, Indian and foreign. They have no idea of the first education in the Bhagavad Gita. Tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatvanami. There is change of body. There is already change of body. I was a child, I was a boy, I was a young man. Now the body is changed. I've got this wretched body, old man's body. So all this body, that is simple, logical. Krishna says in the beginning, that is the first lesson of Bhagavad Gita, that dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumara yogana jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatvanami. Dehina means the proprietor of the body. But every one of us thinking, I am the body. There is no first lesson of Bhagavad Gita. First lesson only, ABC. That you are not this body. This is the first lesson. When Arjuna was talking in bodily relationship, and he accepted Krishna as Guru, Shishya Sriham Sadimam Prapanna. There is perplexity, I cannot understand Krishna, or Krishna is his friend, but he accepted him Guru. Accepting Guru means, if you accept somebody Guru, then whatever he will say, you have to accept. Shishya. Shishya means one who is ruled. So if you voluntarily accept somebody, that I shall be ruled by, that is Guru. Not that I shall rule you by giving some money. Then it is not accepting Guru. Guru means, in all circumstances, Guru hitam. Brahmachari Guru kule vasam danta Guru hitam. Therefore, the first training is to live in Gurukul, to learn how to respect Guru, how to abide by the orders of Guru. So, Krishna is Guru. Arjuna accepted Krishna is Guru. Shishya say, I am your now disciple. Now give teaching. Then Bhagavad Gita was begun. Not before. So, teaching should not begin unless one accepts the teacher as the ultimate Guru. So, Krishna is teaching the same thing as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will teach Sanatana Goswami, the same process. Tadvigyana Tamasa Guru Niva we have said. So, the teacher Krishna, first of all, chastised Arjuna. Asaccharanasudastam pragyavadam sabhasati. My dear Arjuna, you are talking like a very learned scholar. But you are engaged in such a thing which is not at all narrative. Asaccharanasudastam pragyavadam sabhasati. Gatasum avakasam nanusojati. One who is learned, Pandit, he has no business to consider about this body. Now see, the whole world is concerned with this body. But this is content. Jashatha buddhi kunapi tithāvite. Anyone who is accepting this body, which is nothing but combination of three dhatu, or you take the material elements, earth, water, air, fire, or more explicitly, the skin, blood, bone, urine, stool, you find these things. But do you think such intelligent person is created, manufactured by bone and blood and skin and urine and stool. It's common sense. It is something else. Spirit soul. That they do not understand. That if Sanatana Goswami is also placing that Gramma Vyavahare Pandit Tai Satya. These fools and rascals call me Pandit. And I accept why. But actually my position, Apunar Hita Hit Krishna. I do not know what I am and what is the goal of my life. I am thinking of this body, and the body is finished, then everything is finished. This is my knowledge. So just compare. This knowledge is going on all over the world, as this body. And anyone is thinking that he is this body, he is no better than cats and dogs. The dog is also thinking like that. And this body. Jasatma buddhi tunabhedita. It is not my manufactured word. It is stated in this Shastra. Jasatma buddhi tunabhedita. This body is meant of these elements. Either call earth, water, air, fire. Or you get blood, bone, and everything. Take this combination of blood, bone, muscles and veins and urine and stool is his life. Then he was no better than the cats and dogs. So he was Gokha. Gokha, Go means cow. And Khoro means ass. So the ass is also thinking like that. The cow is also thinking like that. If you are thinking like that, then you are. So one has to learn what he is. That Sanatana Goswami. কৃপা করি যদি মনে করিয়াছু উদ্ধার আপন কৃপাতে কহ কর্তব্য আমার My Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very kindly he went to my place and he have delivered me. So that after your visit I decided to resign from the government service and I have come to you. So you have delivered me from the pitfall of this materialistic way of life. Now tell me what is my duty. This is student, this is disciple. Approach a bona fide guru, a spiritual master, and abide by his order and do accordingly, then your life will be successful. And if you keep yourself in the darkness, that I am very rich man, I am very learned man, but unfortunately I do not know what I am. So what is the use? The Narottam Das Thakur, Vidya Kule Ki Karibe Ta. So if you do not know yourself, then what your so-called education and high family, high nationality will help you. Nature's law is different. Prakita kriyamarani gunaikarmani sarvasa. If you do not cultivate spiritual knowledge, if you remain like cats and dogs, then Prakriti, nature, will give you the cats and dog body next life. Suppose you become very big businessman and you have got nice, very big balance and so on, but by your activities, you will remain like a dog mentality. Then you are going to get the body of a dog. Janjanavapi smarana loki, tajatante kalevaram. The test is at the time of death. At the time of death, if my mentality is different, so according to that mentality, I shall get the body. This is called transmigration of the soul. There is no teaching of this science throughout the whole world, and we are trying to educate people. Of course, it is very difficult to understand, but this is the science. That there is transmigration of the soul, and if we do not take care of this, then what I am going to become next life if you simply waste your time simply on the matter of eating, sleeping, mating and defense, then we are wasting our time. This is the subject matter of Krishna consciousness. Then he asked, Kiyami kane amay jare tapotroy, iha nahi jani kamone hit on. So this is the proposition to the spiritual master that one must admit that actually I do not know what I am. Am I this body or something else? I am not this body. That I can understand. Because I say, when somebody asks, even a child, you ask. So you ask, my dear child, what is this? He will say, it is my finger. He will never say, I finger. What to speak of others? Every one of us will say, this is my ear, this is my nose, where is I? This is inquired, what is I? And then there will be analysis of the body. What is that I? Everyone knows mine, but who knows I? That is education. That is being submitted by Sanatana Goswami. Kiyami kano more jape tapotra. So, tapotra means three kinds of miserable conditions. Adhyatmic, adhibhautik, adhidvaivik. Adhyatmic pertaining to the body and mind. We sometimes have feeling some ailments in the body. Mind is not in good order. This is called adhyatmic. And adhibhautik. Adhibhautik means miseries inflicted by other living entities. Just like there are mosquitoes, there are flies, there are bugs, there are other animals, or other enemies in the human society. My friend has become enemy. He is trying to give me some displeasure. So this is called adhibhautik. Adhyatmic, if nobody gives me any distress, my body will give me distress. If I cannot see it comfortably, if there is some pinching, I am feeling pain. So these things are going on. Adhyatmic, adhibhautik, adhidvaivik. And other miseries inflicted by providence, just like there is no rain, excessive heat, excessive cold, famine, pestilence, earthquake, we have no control. These are adhidvaivik. So we are suffering. Although we may foolishly say, if somebody asks his friend, how are you? He says, yes, everything is all right. Oh, everything is all right. You are suffering, and this is karma. He is suffering, but he will say everything is all right. A man is dying on the deathbed, and a friend comes, how are you feeling? That yes, that I am all right. Now he is going to die, and he says, I am all right. So this is called Maya. They are suffering, but they are accepting, I am all right. Full of anxieties, always. What will happen next? So this is the position. The Sanatana Goswami is praising this plain fact that Kiyami kanamare japitam. I do not want to suffer. So there is suffering. That's a fact. Iha nahi jani kamana. So how I can get out of this suffering, kindly give me a lesson. And this is human life. Go to a bona fide guru, try to understand the problems of life, what is the aim of life, how actually we can become happy. This is called Brahma-jignasa. The Vedanta Sutta philosophy, therefore, the first instruction is Athata Brahma-jignasa. Keno, why? As original. If you remain silent, never ask why I am suffering, then you are in the category of cats and dogs. And when this inquiry begins, Athata Brahma-jignasa, then your human life begins. Otherwise, you remain in the category of cats and dogs. If you are satisfied with all miserable condition of life. In this country, Western country, they present television simply presenting problems. That's all. You have got experience. And they're making plans how to solve this problem. This is all day and night, and 24 hours. But actually, we are in a place with problems only. And intelligent man must inquire how to solve these problems. But they are inquiring, some of them, but not in the right channel. That should be in the, just like Arjuna had problems, whether to fight or not to fight. So he approached Krishna. Krishna, Shishasriham Sadimam Prapanam. Krishna, I know that the problem you can make solution. Arjuna knew that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, although he is acting as my friend, but he knew what Krishna is, and therefore he asked. So we are in place of so many problems. Why not approach Krishna? What is wrong there? And take Krishna's instruction and be happy. That is Krishna consciousness movement. We are opening centers everywhere. Take advantage of this moment and be happy. Thank you.